Tonight's Schmoedown is brought to you in part by Under Armour, apparently.
And LaCroix.
I'd
like to take a note here to say that these companies aren't actually sponsoring us.
Well, of course they're not sponsoring us. We only have 56 subscribers as of right now.
He's wearing an Under Armour shirt because he was too lazy to change it, and I'm wearing a LaCroix hat because I'm too lazy to fix my hair. Welcome to Cinefanatics, guys. We're doing another Schmoedown reaction.
Yeah, how are y'all doing tonight?
We're doing great.
We're lazy.
Yeah, we're just going with it. Yeah, Anarchy tournament still going on. Wait,
we're in the semifinals now.
Wait, we're the Cinefanatics, but what's our names? I'm Chris Adams.
Oh, I'm Robert Adams.
Yeah. Almost forgot. People don't know who we are.
That'll be weird when I go to edit this video later.
I guess. Anarchy tournament.
Yeah, so we're in the semifinals, like I said before.
Yeah. So we're almost done with this thing. It's crazy how fast this feels like it's going by.
Well, I mean, the thing is when you look at brackets, I mean, you have the brackets here. Brackets start over here. What are you doing? We have brackets here that start weeding their way down to the middle. So I mean, I hadn't been keeping exact track, but we started with like what, 8 different teams, 4 on each side of the bracket type of thing. I mean, when you start with 8 different teams, you're gonna fly through them pretty quick.
Yeah, something like that. I don't feel like doing math right now.
So we're already down to the semifinals here, which we were saying last week or so when it went into the semifinals. Again, we don't watch sports, so
you mean round 2?
Sure, that thing. When it went into that, we were talking about how tough these matches were going to be. Now we're in the semifinals. It's that toughness, at least times 2.
They've already weeded out great teams.
Founding Fathers, gone.
Surprising. Take the Cannoli, gone.
Gone.
All that's left right now is Corruption, Who's the Boss, Odd Couple, and the Harris Brothers.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, like, side note here, I fully expected the Lon Harris team to make it this far to a degree, too.
Yeah, even if...
Except that they were up against Take the Cannoli, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Even if JTE was able to stay a part of the team, that was still going to be a strong team.
Yeah,
JTE's good. Lon Harris is good. That was going to be a formidable team.
It's a powerhouse team, yeah. I mean, one half of the Patriots, and then Lon just knows his stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, now we have the Harris brothers, who again, Lon knows his stuff, and apparently so does his brother Jonathan.
Yeah, which
he knows Mission Impossible.
Yeah, which begs the question: why haven't we seen Jonathan do like more stuff? I mean, I know Lon Harris primarily resides over on the Screen Junkies side of the internet, but
we've also seen Jonathan Harris on movie fights over there. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm completely lost on this match.
Yeah, I mean, we're reaching the point like we said with Roca versus Bibiani, like. Someone's going to win this. Someone's going to lose it.
Who knows at this point?
Who knows? Let's take a guess here. So the Harris brothers going up against the Odd Couple. Again, we've only seen Jonathan Harris in one match. We know he's good from that match.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to give this to Snieder and Andreyko, though, because I know Snider's good, being part of the Patriots.
You know Andreyko's good.
Oh, this makes me wish JTE was in this now.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, this would be a fantastic match.
But yeah, we know Andreyko's good because Andreyko was up against Bibiani for the championship. And we know the Patriots are good because they've had the team titles forever before losing to Above the Line. So, I mean, at this point, you know, I want to give it to the Odd Couple. I think I'm going to give it to the Odd Couple, but I was also giving those other matches to Take the Cannoli and Founding Fathers, and we saw how those went. So, at this point, I mean, it literally is anybody's game with these matches.
Here's the thing with these kind of games, and I'm going to guess that this translates over to sports as well. that when you get to...
When the ball gets into the goal unit basket...
Okay, I'll be perfectly honest. We know that this translates to sports as well. When you get two evenly matched teams, it's fantastic because it really does come down to that last question.
Well, yeah, and that was the Founding Fathers versus corruption.
Yeah, but the downside is when you get two evenly matched teams, it's almost impossible for us to be able to call who's going to win before the match.
At that point, you're just saying, who do I favor more? Who do I personally want to see carry on more? Because I like the way they work together. I like how they perform. I want to see them go all the way in because I think they deserve it more. That's almost what it comes down to at this point.
And then, like, especially for, like, movie trivia Schmoedown, a lot of it comes out to luck, I would say, at this point. Does someone get the proper wheel spin? Does someone choose the right number in the third round? Mm-hmm. Just like in football, is the wind on your side when you go to catch that pass?
Is the football deflated enough when you throw it?
Ooh, that's a deep cut.
I am sorry, Snieder and JTE. I apologize.
Patriots. Nice.
Anyway, I know a little bit about football.
Yeah.
At least enough to keep up with the news articles on Twitter.
And to make random jokes.
So, yeah, I mean, it comes down to who do we think? Odd Couple versus Harris Brothers. I'm going to give it to the Odd Couple. And honestly, that is probably because I just prefer Andreyko and Snieder at this point.
Here's the thing.
If I'm going to be honest about it.
I think Odd Couple probably has the stronger game in this.
Yeah.
I want to see the Harris Brothers win, though, just because everyone likes that underdog bit. And I would say if we're going to call one of the two teams an underdog, it's going to be the Harris Brothers.
It's kind of, yeah. I mean, that would throw a wrench in a lot of... Well, everyone's bracket's already busted, let's be honest.
Yeah.
There's very few people who have a bracket that's functioning right now. But, yeah. Not much more to say there. Good old Stanley, enough said.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and get on into this match here and just see
what happens.
See what happens.
Excelsior.
Yes.
It's Cal. Oh. Glad to see Riley's got his dog back.
The Schmoedown.
You're making a hell of a lot of accusations.
Oh, jeez.
Somebody who was your partner. Want to feast your eyes on something here? Accusations? Wait a minute. You're a criminal? Like that kind of accusation? Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not about me. Oh? I got something that's going to knock your socks off here. Two can play at that game. Great. Wait on me.
Oh.
I think it is. I mean, who else could it be? It looks exactly like the guy. Doesn't it? Yeah, it does.
Wait, who is it?
It looks like Kalinowski.
I told you it wasn't. And he told you it wasn't. I'll say, you're good for something, Finstock.
Yep.
How did you get that footage? I am your favorite shady person's favorite shady person. That's why. Always remember that. And have a good day. Didn't answer my question, but all right.
He was trying hard not to laugh there.
That was awesome.
I saw that quote earlier on the Facebook page as well. I'm your favorite shady person's shady person.
We're in the Lions Den together for
Yeah.
about a year. And then you had that Emma fight.
You guys actually trying to make Kalinowski a bad guy now.
Well, I mean, we already know that,
Snyder's no longer with the Lions.
like, we're coming to the end of the season, so therefore all of Kalinowski's stuff is going to start unraveling.
Yeah.
Respect, right, boys?
Sure. Yes.
But I think that's also like one of those like loose storylines that people are wondering, is there going to be anything, or are we just accepting that Ben stole the dog? Well, now we're saying that Ben didn't steal the dog.
The task at hand, which is taking down Atchity and Duraldi, I think
Kalinowski
we're a good
did.
team. I just think we're a better one. Sam Mendes. And your winner!
That is the weirdest Freddy Krueger costume ever.
Is it Hipster Freddy?
Yeah.
Romance, I feel like stirring here.
Yeah, I mean, I said backstage.
Scarred face and the man bun.
Make it through to the end. If we win, we should stay a team and maybe even
Literally no offense to those of you who have man buns.
little evil is done for the year due to an accident. He's been replaced by Lon's brother, Jonathan. And their team name are the Harris Brothers.
Evil geniuses of JTE and Lon Harris are going to take this whole thing. Well, that got thrown out the window when JTE got himself on one of those stupid bird scooters. Lon Harris reaches out and gets another producer to go ahead and...
As people who have recently this year visited California, we understand that reference.
Well, as we people who live in Austin and those things have come here, we understand that reference.
Not only are we getting all you California people coming to Austin, we're also getting your scooters.
And I thought I would come by and help you in your little trivia game, Jim Varney.
I kind of feel like also that was just a moment where Christian just wanted to throw a dig at those scooters because he kind of hates them.
I think all rational people probably really hate those scooters.
Just because they clutter up the street corners.
Yeah, I would say they're not really in my way. They don't change my life at all whatsoever, but I'm not a huge fan of them.
I like the idea of them. But in order to make them function, they are sitting in the corners and kind of taking up space.
I mean,
kind of trashy looking.
To be honest, I mean, when we were in California, we tried to use some.
And we couldn't find any.
We only found one in Venice Beach. Yeah, I guess because we were visiting the most popular place, like, in the LA area.
I guess so.
You're very lucky. Your former teammate in nationalism, JT. I'm shocked to hear you turn on him.
Nationalism. That was a good joke.
I look forward to sending you back to whatever junior college you guys come from.
Your partner who draws the funny book.
I love Jen's constant, why is this my life face?
Yeah.
She's like low-key one of the like pieces of glue that
the
holds
unsung
together.
hero of...
Yeah.
I'll be perfectly honest, I kind of want to see Jen Sturger try to see if she can compete. How good is her movie trivia knowledge?
I don't know.
You would think she would probably learn some stuff about movies like from osmosis.
Maybe.
Because I mean, I don't know who's controlling like movie trivia knowledge in the Collider family, but you would assume that everybody learns from everyone else. Every time an answer is guessed correctly or wrongly, we all learn what the correct answer is.
Hey, it's the mouse.
The newest Burger King representative is on the desk.
Question is will Kalinowski let him stay there?
To me, Johnny. You know, as much as sometimes I don't like you, I always love you. You and I have a long broadcast history. Good to be back at the table with you here. Right now, you're looking sharp, and I'm looking old. But I'll tell you what, this tournament has been exciting. There's unexpected things, and that's what you get when you insert some anarchy into your normal routine.
We do like the Johnny LaQuasto versus Andrew Guy match and call it the Burger King match.
Yeah.
You're sure about that?
I'm absolutely certain of it.
Very sure about that. We have the odd couple. We have the Harris brothers. And I'll start with the Harris brothers.
Whoever wins that match will be a Whopper.
Okay, enough.
Professor Lon Harris and JTE, famed Ecuadorian.
By the way, I tried the Nightmare King. Go check out my vlog if you want to see it. What?
An injury.
Can't do shameless.
I'm trying to hear them.
JT out of the tournament.
Well, they're talking about stuff we've seen before.
This has ever happened, unless you count like John Roca and indigestion. But JTE.
Okay, but when Christian watches this and tells you to shut up while the things are happening, I'm going to be the one to say,
but then he one-ups even that idea.
Yes, sir.
And brings in flesh and blood. There's nothing stronger than that, Johnny.
Well,
Jonathan shows up.
That's right, Jonathan Harris, Lon Harris. I mean, can blood conquer the odd couple? Because you look at Jeff Snieder and you look at Mark Andreyko, those are two egos I don't even think can fit in the Schmoedown arena. It's going to be incredible.
Two egos? I think there's like one ego and just a real nice guy, and they're just mashed together. But that's what this tournament is about. Odd couples indeed. This is an apt name team. Or is it aptly? Tell me, Bibiani. I don't know. But if you put these guys, they never would have teamed up. They never.
I just want to see what Snyder's going to come out
Here they
to
are, and they're champions.
dressed in this time.
And they're not coming out alone. They have someone in their corner.
Absolutely. We have Roxy Stryer, someone who's very dear to my heart, one of the most motivating, positive individuals I've ever known in my life. On top of that, if the team does get stressed out, she has plenty of opportunities to hook them up with some cannabis that will calm them down.
Calm them way down. That's great. Sometimes she talks too much. Sometimes she's...
I forget that this takes place in California.
I have a long history with Roxy, too. I used to work with her on it.
Roxy's very forward about her cannabis intake.
She is a secret weapon to this team. They, though, have done more talking than we have, Johnny. We got some promos.
I wonder how that would affect your ability to recall movie trivia knowledge.
What have I been telling you guys
Depends on the person, I
about
guess.
The Odd Couple? They might be odd, but again, there's a reason that show was on for so many years, because it just works. It does not matter who's in our way. We're going to take them down.
Ah, yes. Welcome again, students. Last week, I noticed many of you doubting the professor, doubting that academics could come in and conquer the Schmoedown. I think we've more than proven ourselves at this point, just as we'd always predicted, just as I included in my original syllabus.
This run has been completely unexpected in the best possible way, I think.
It's not how syllabuses work.
Match against Giraldi and Anarchy. I felt that was the best match I've ever played as far as strategy, and I felt like Jeff and I had a real...
That's the curriculum for the semester.
Each other and
written out for you.
And it was technique that won that game, not
the rules of the class.
That's the important part.
Many of you failed in the midterms, but will you be able to handle when we are in the finals? Finals week brings the most pressure. I hope you are up to the challenge.
It's important to prepare before the finals, and I certainly hope that our new opponents, Mr. Snieder and Mr. Andreyko, have prepared. I know these are former champions. I'm familiar with their curriculums vitae.
Last game against Ashley and Giraldi, we needed a buzzer beater. Okay? It's not going to come down.
Quick, look that word up.
For this one.
I want to know what it means.
Try to take him
The
out by the end of round
CV?
2. Get that
I don't know what you said.
TKO, the KO.
Curriculum vitae?
I don't care if
Yes.
it's JTE.
Yeah, it's an actual term.
Doesn't matter.
I know what curriculum is. I just never heard
don't get
vitae.
me wrong,
Yeah.
But I'll settle.
You ever-
I didn't go to college.
You ever heard of a CV?
Andreyko
Actually, I didn't go to
sounds
college.
somewhat
That's what CV
European,
stands
so I
for
will
for a
give
little
him
bit.
Point for that. Snyder reminds me of Zack Snyder.
You're trying to be
filmmaker I'm
funny, and I'm
unfamiliar
trying to oh, CV. Oh, that's what
I
CV
am
is.
unfamiliar with him. I just know I don't like it.
I believe
Throw an
such
S on there and
much
that's
in
a pharmacy.
survey course of the downfall of American cinema. It might make it into a future sometime.
Ooh, I would take that course.
Yeah, try.
Sean Maroney!
Oh, good lord.
Sean Maroney!
But you're not teaching anyone a lesson today. We're the ones who are going to teach you guys a lesson, and we're taking you down.
Class is in session. You're getting an F.
See, you gotta like Snyder.
All right,
That is
Bulldogs,
some
very strong
weird
work,
trash
very
talking.
confident team.
It
Whoever
works.
wins this moves on to the finals
You're
of
getting
Tag
an
Team Anarchy
F.
to take on the winner of Corruption and Riley and Peyton.
So in other words, you're saying to go on and face corruption because Kalinowski and Chance, that's a whole other thing. We Kalinowski and I never thought we'd be working together, but Chance, fate, literally has brought us together. We're going to take this thing. It's going to be fun for the rest of the teams to try.
And actually,
but it's gonna be fun.
Kalinowski is why I'm wearing insect repellent to make sure that arachnid can't go near me to kick me off a commentary right now.
Sir, that sounds like an insult, but we'll move on here to the tail of the tape.
Sounds like you got a personal grudge on this.
Well, these guys, they've both proven time and time again.
Believing in life after love after love. Ha.
Directors,
Share references are awesome.
Comic book movies with Mark Andreyko.
Share references are tight.
That's right. His Supergirl run. You can read that right now.
References to other YouTube series are tight.
He said, believing in life after love, after love, after love, after love.
Super easy, barely an
The
inconvenience.
Harris Brothers. Strengths include 90s, animated, crime, and enlightening the masses here, teaching the world about better film appreciation.
And I can only imagine they have to be a huge fan of the film Step Brothers.
I don't think so. I think that's
their loss.
Their taste.
Their
All
loss.
right. Well, with the tail of the tape, the promos out of the way.
When you went to college, did you ever take any film classes?
Absolutely, Ken. Take us away.
Then it's time for the movie.
No, I just took theater classes.
Oh, I took a film class. It was a lot of fun when I had to correct the professor.
You took the film class at the community college, that's why.
Well, that makes sense. Of course, once again,
Austin Community College. Initials ACC means anyone can college.
as I walk through the fields where I harvest my grain, I take a look at my life and realize she's very plain.
Stop.
Love Amish Paradise.
ACC also stands for Austin College of Champions.
Yeah, it does.
Take the cannoli, who tied the record against my team, the Self-Righteous Brothers, in the first round.
Look at this. Lon's got the pipe. Jonathan looks like he's halfway through a novel in that sweater. This looks great.
Like,
When you look at
Gangsta's
these
Paradise
brothers,
is
you
like
think of other
the
great brothers in history,
like
you know,
almost
Nolan
number
brothers,
one
maybe
90s rap song.
Or possibly Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah.
and Leave Me
Or
Alone.
it's up there on the list. Someone should do a list of that.
In the WWE, like Jacob Blue. All right. And their opponents. Led to the ring by their
Stop.
manager, Roxy the Brave Stride, with a record of 2 wins and 0 defeats. Mark the Android Andreyko and the former team champion of the world.
Oh, gee whiz.
Snider, on couple.
Taking the plunge.
Odd they are indeed. Jeff Snider attempting to make history here, Ken. Trying to become the first person ever to win the tag team titles with separate teams.
Absolutely, that would be quite
true.
a feat here. All right, we are about to begin. Roxy settles her team in. We have the whiteboards in front of you. A little reminder of the rules for all these players so they have played before. But for those watching at home and those maybe watching the Schmoedown for the very first time, the rules are this in the round 1. You'll have whiteboard.
Understand all the rules.
Android.
Yes, sir.
It's a great rules, but what do we do about apostrophes?
Muppet.
Wow.
Just kidding,
I
guys.
just got that.
Just
Do
kidding.
you have another chair, though, so I can have my ego sit next to me?
We are out
Nice.
of large, sir, but are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
That and controversy, both things that are funny.
That's actually a really good question. I might use that. Speaking of which, we need a bigger couch.
All right,
Yeah.
first question in round 1 out of 8 comes in the category of fantasy slash
Nothing to do with
sci-fi.
ego.
Fantasy sci-fi.
Whatever.
Who plays the lead in the 2006
Oh.
sci-fi thriller Children of Men?
I see his face. What's his name?
Yep, got it.
What's his name? What's his name?
I had
What's
to
his name?
silence everything.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Get this question.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3,
Jeez.
Yeah, I was worried that I was going to forget it.
All right, pens down, looking for answers. Start with Lon.
I believe it is esteemed British actor Clive Owen.
That is right. Mark Andreyko.
I lost it.
Oh, does not have it. Blake Jonathan.
It is Clive Owen.
Clive Owen up 2-0.
I went by his real name, Clive Owen.
That is
Clive Owen.
Clive Owen.
Yeah, that was like literally, like you said, you have to silence everything to figure that
This is
one.
under the
Yep.
category of animated. What animated film franchise stars the voice talents of Kevin James, Andy Samberg, Selena Gomez, and Adam Sandler?
Animated film franchise.
You were talented.
Animated
Kevin
franchise.
James in the same sentence, so I was interested.
In 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh, I got it.
1.
Not enough time. Dang it.
And Draco.
Hotel Transylvania.
Hotel
That
Transylvania.
is correct.
Oh, I believed it was from where I first spent a summer. Matty
Oh,
No.
what a good place to stay, Mr. Schneider.
Hotel Transylvania.
All right, outcome takes.
Nice.
That's not how that song goes.
Since we've clearly already moved straight to Juvenilia, it is Hotel Transylvania.
All right.
Hotel Transylvania.
I remembered too late to write it.
The key was they put Adam Sandler last.
Yeah.
Drama. Will Smith stars with Matt Damon in what sports drama?
Oh.
I will say this.
Oh, crap.
Will Smith.
What was? No, I know what it is. What is that movie called?
3, 2,
Oh,
1. Pens down.
it's the golfing movie.
Sounds problematic,
Yes.
but I believe it's the Legend of...
Yes.
That is correct,
Yep.
sir.
Oh.
The Legend of Bagger Vance.
There you got it. He was playing around a little bit. Lon?
It is the problematic Legend of Bagger Vance.
All right, up. 5-4.
So problematic.
Oh,
Legend of Bagger
here we go.
Yep.
You got it.
Oh, I was like, it's the golf movie. What was the golf movie called? I know it.
5 all moving on to the category of
Why do I think it was
comedies.
Brad Pitt, not
Who
Matt
played
Damon?
the female lead, Andy Anderson, in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
I beat that record by 9.
Wait, why am I blanking on his name all of a sudden? Oh.
You know, it's not always
On his name?
it's her. Sometimes most.
Female lead.
Oh, female lead. Oh.
Glad you said that, or otherwise you would have just gotten that wrong.
Yeah, that would have been weird.
2 and 1. Pens are down.
Oh.
With Jeff.
Yep.
I blanked on her name
Kate
too.
Hudson?
Yes.
Correct.
Last one had Kate Hudson. Hudson.
Tie game, Mr.
I'm
Andreyko.
wearing some of her Fabletics right now.
I was going to say something. Jonathan.
The answer is Kate Hudson.
All
Kate
right, we got a
Hudson.
tie game.
Which I'm like Goldie Hawn's daughter.
Yeah, I love that movie.
All right, fifth question. Fifth question
It's
comes
good.
in the category of
It's good fun.
/ adventure. Action adventure. In The Princess Bride, what does
Yes.
OUS stand for? Ooh. You know, I once had oysters with Peter Falk. Get out of here. True story.
That was quick riding.
Love that movie.
Quick riding.
Love that movie.
3, 2, and 1. All right, pens are down. Looking for answers starting with Lon.
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
I love that quote. Mr. Andreyko.
I have zero idea.
Oh, you need a little more whimsy in your life then, sir. Jonathan.
That might work in Aramaic. No, it is rodents of unusual size.
All right.
Oh.
We've got...
Are you going to ask another question?
Uh-oh. The Harris brothers with the
Rodents of unusual size.
Rats of unusual size.
Wrong.
Oh.
Incorrect.
Oh.
States. Crocodile Dundee was released
Oh, jeez.
year.
The first one?
Yeah.
This is enough. It's definitely key year of my life.
I have no clue.
4, 3, 2.
I'm completely guessing.
Same.
1987?
Incorrect, Jonathan.
I put 1987.
Incorrect as well, Mr.
I also
Jeff.
put 1987.
Whoa.
1986.
That is right. We have the
1984.
87.
Jeez.
How did we all do 87?
I don't know. What was it about that movie that made y'all think 87?
seventh
Almost
question
90s,
comes in the
but not
category
88 or
horror
89.
slash thriller. Horror/thriller.
I don't know.
How many films in the Nightmare on Elm Street
Oh,
franchise?
I'm gonna guess on this one.
Hold on.
Wes Craven. How bad are your nightmares, Johnny? Because I get scared easily. I don't watch these movies.
I'm more of a day terror kind of person. I'm actually awake and have my own thoughts. I might as well.
Which number am I going with?
Night sweat.
I'll go with my first guess.
We are
Yeah.
5,
I'm gonna be wrong.
4,
I have no clue.
3.
And here's the thing, I love the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, but I also love Princess Bride, so we saw how that turned
Did a
out.
later one, so is the answer 2?
Yes.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That was the other number in my head.
Jeff,
I also had 2.
Harris Brothers up. 2. All right, everyone got that answer right.
2.
3.
You did the first one and Wes Craven's New Nightmare at the end.
I was thinking 2 or 3.
Patreon question. Thank
There's-
you to Jonathan Peck for supporting the show, and this is his question in the category of 80s movies.
All right, and Lon, we should note, has a perfect round so far.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Liz,
Nice.
name 2 of
Good
the
job,
3
Lon.
leading actresses in this 1987
Name
dark
2?
comedy, The Witches of...
Um,
All right, back to this year that everyone seems to love here.
Yeah, not Crocodile Dundee.
I'm done with this
name 2,
this round.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Look, your answer starts with Jeff.
Got Susan Sarandon and Cher.
That is correct. That is correct.
Oh.
All right, Lon for a perfect round.
I have Michelle Pfeiffer and Susan Sarandon.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, I'm wrong.
Perfect round.
My spirit animals share
Oh.
Susan Sarandon and Michelle Pfeiffer.
He put them all down there.
Angelica Houston and Goldie Hawn.
This would
Wrong.
work if
Yep.
the gender was non-binary. Angelica Houston and Jack Nicholson plus
Well, he got Angelica Houston, so...
And Jack Nicholson. They were thinking,
To be fair,
there,
my
if-
favorite answer, though.
If?
I would like to just say that there are multiple genders. I take it back.
All right, so that.
oh,
means
what's
right
the
there,
other movie?
first
There's
person
another
round,
movie that Angelica Houston and Jack Nicholson is in that involves witches. I forgot what it was.
This is
Lon's got perfect round, though.
only for Mr. Lon Harris. He does
Oh,
not
we're tied.
write it down. He's all on his own.
That was
here.
kinda weak for us.
He has this question. Rest
Speak for yourself.
I am.
Strong for me.
Jonah Hill received his first Academy Award nomination for
Moneyball?
Moneyball.
I want to say the film is Moneyball.
Yep.
You are
you are
correct.
correct. A perfect round and a bonus.
That's a good movie.
And a bonus 14 to 11.
Shut
Johnny.
up.
What do you think
Tommy
about that
Boy.
first round?
That's
I
a
gotta say that
good
Harris Brothers,
movie.
They were put together, unfortunately, by an injury to JTE, but they had have
From
the
The Ringer.
connection. They're dominating.
It may be.
That's a
put
good
together like
movie.
I
God,
have something to tell you off screen.
You calling yourself God again?
No, I stopped that. I do that for Alex Baldwin and monologues. But this.
Well,
is,
luckily, there's a rule
very
thing coming up that
games
we're going to
so
edit out.
Expect nothing less, and we're heading into round two. Round two.
Here it goes.
Like this is for multiple choice. You do not get.
And we're back.
It's all half a second.
Rules are still on the board. No,
Did you miss us?
has used them.
We missed us.
The wheels for today's match is sponsored by our Schmoedown patron Emmanuel.
What are you having,
Ibanez
like an
on Patreon.
existential moment?
Schmoedown
Yeah, do I need to take yours away?
No, I'm good.
The sponsored wheel slices for today's
And yes, I
matches,
was.
Johnny, are
80s and sports. Ooh,
Emmanuel Ibanez, I like your guitars.
mix. Now, one wheel slice for today's match is sponsored by our Schmoedown patrons on patreon.com/Schmoedown. And
Patreon, get on it.
The wheel slice for today's match is Disney, but if that's called, we'll see.
I know, I'm eagerly awaiting that 5-way horror match. That's going to be so much fun to watch.
Did they not just drop it?
No, it comes out on the 31st, tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, I mean, by the time you see this, it'll be the day of.
I saw a post on it. I didn't actually read the post. I just saw a post on it.
And go first. Jonathan is going to saunter on over.
Ken, as you
Ooh,
know,
11 to 14.
some of these portions of the wheel can do a team in. Go ahead, give it a spin. As a matter of
Spin
fact,
from the wheel.
My team.
Not the pegs.
I would love to do a reaction to those Patreon matches, though.
In Soviet Russia, wheel spins you, and it does so by the pigs.
Whoa, new releases. Do you guys want to stick with it?
We apologize to our Russian audience, but that's just funny.
I apologize because my accent's bad.
One more spin.
That
Or could it offend them?
possibly.
I'm sorry.
Spin again, sir.
I think my accent's fine, but I'm sorry if you're offended. We don't have a Russian audience.
We apologize to the Russians.
All right, it's coming down.
But
Leave it alone.
We're from Texas, so
Quentin
forget you Oklahomans.
Tarantino.
The Harris brothers looking very confident right now.
All right, there you
Tarantino.
have it, Tarantino.
I've actually seen him in real life.
Jody
I have not.
but
He's a
it's,
tall
Tarantino.
guy.
The Harris brothers gets
He's a director.
I'll be
Yeah.
these questions. Johnny, what the questions for the odd couple number steals are in play. 14-11 is the count of the game right now. 6 questions. First one, in Inglourious Bastards, what were the bastards instructed to collect?
Scalps.
from-
Scalps.
Nazi
And I
scouts.
want my scalps.
They're scouts.
That is correct for 2 points. 2
Great
points.
movie, too. Oh, I love that one.
All right. Question two. Who
Nazi.
plays Django's first slave owner, Old Man Kurgan,
Oh.
in Django Unchained?
Who was that? His first owner.
I can't remember.
Oh.
Answer 5, 4.
I can't remember.
Multiple choice?
You
Yeah.
can. A. Robert De Niro. B.
No.
Bruce Dern. C.
Don Johnson.
D. James Remar.
Huh.
Don Johnson?
That's incorrect for possible.
Oh, James Remar.
That's incorrect. We're looking for.
No, that's not right.
I have Bruce Dern here. Bruce Dern here.
Wait, what?
These are the guys on the Chain Gang. James Remar plays 2 roles. Did you know that?
We can guess incorrectly again.
If you got it right, you're challenging that you got it wrong.
Who are you saying the answer is?
Bruce Dern, sir. Bruce Dern's what I have here.
That's
So not when he's being taken
Yeah, but you need
initially.
flashbacks. I still thought it was Don Johnson.
All right, after some debate, Roxy, the manager, getting in there. They've decided not to challenge. We have an incorrect question on the board there. So it's still 16-11.
Oh, that was weird.
Third
Interesting.
question coming on in for the Harris brothers. And
Huh.
Tarantino. Who plays the last man standing of the crew in Reservoir Dogs?
Is it Mr. Pink?
Was it?
Was that Steve Buscemi?
Steve Buscemi?
That's correct for 2
Yeah.
points. Mr. Pink.
Well, I'm gonna stop tipping then.
Fourth question. In the Kill
Listen to
Bill
Madonna.
film, which member of the Deadly Viper assassination squad had the code name California Mountain Snake?
That was, what's his face?
Yep. I don't. Well,
Daryl
Kill.
Hannah?
That's correct for 2.
Oh, no, it was Daryl Hannah. Okay.
well, Daryl could be a guy's name.
Fifth question out of 6.
It's not who I was thinking.
In Pulp Fiction, what make of car do Vincent and Mia sit inside at Jack?
Oh, seriously? That's like a Cadillac.
Cadillac, Chevy, Camaro.
I believe it's a 57 Chevy.
That is incorrect.
No, we don't. I don't know.
No?
A 69. Fuck you.
No. That is a move I tried on my first wedding night because I'm not married anymore. The answer was Chrysler. Looking forward to Chrysler. All right. Final
That's mine. I'm not touching that one.
Final question in this round. Six. Which controversial, ultra-violent Oliver Stone movie was based on a story by Quentin Tarantino?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's Natural Born
Yes.
Yes.
That is correct.
Natural Born Killer.
Correct. All right. We've got the odd couple up now. Who is going to spin the wheel?
Wow.
And make the deal?
That was an interesting round.
I believe his name is Mr. Pink. Only refer to him
I
as
love
Mr.
Quentin
Pink.
Tarantino, but seriously, the car they were sitting in at Jackrabbit Slim's? Seriously?
That's a deep cut.
Wow.
Deep cut.
Striking a model pose as well.
He's got a good pose going.
Jeez.
Strong. Hand on the hips.
Good pose. It's not coming down.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh!
All right.
I think it couldn't be any worse right now. The Harris brothers get the choice.
Oh, man.
Choice here. We're going to need
What is happening right now?
I mean, it gives us no pleasure to kick someone when they're down, but I think sports movies.
Sports movies is the category, sir. Sports movie it is. Mark and Draco.
Forgot I played more varsity sports than everyone in this room.
Oh, Snider saying he
Uh-oh.
lettered in sports.
And I've slept with more high school football players.
This might be true.
Wow.
These questions are varsity water polo related.
All right, you're
Jeez.
going
That
to
was
question
eye-opening.
pipeline from Mr. Johnny LaQuasto.
Here we go. Question number
That was
one.
fun.
Who played washed-up golf pro Roy McAvoy
what's his
in
face?
Tin Cup?
Rory McIlroy.
Not a good actor. Kevin Costner.
That's correct for 2
Yeah.
points. That's
Ooh,
Not a
this-
good actor.
This could have been a bad throw by Harris
Question number
Brothers.
2. In Major League, what is the result of the at-bat when Jake Taylor mimics Babe Ruth's famous called shot?
It's a foul? Foul ball?
Multiple choice.
A. Home run. B. Strikeout. C. A bunt. Or D. Foul ball.
answer in 5, 4, 3.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Sure can. The question. In Major League, what is the result of the at-bats when Jake Taylor mimics Babe Ruth's famous called shot?
B. Incorrect.
A. Home run. B. Strikeout.
They're like, we
C,
weren't
bunt,
expecting to have to answer
D,
sports
foul ball.
questions either.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3.
Home run?
Incorrect. Looking for a bunt. A bunt.
Huh, okay.
A little switcheroo from Jake Taylor.
We know what bunts are like. We don't
Interesting.
know that, right? All right. No points are lost. No points are lost. 22-13. Third question.
There we go. Who plays head football coach Harold Jones in the 2000?
Ed Harris?
Ed Harris.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like trying to remember who was in that movie besides Cuba Gooding Jr.
5.
Multiple choice.
A. Chris Cooper.
Yeah, it is
B.
Cuba
Ed
Gooding Jr.
O'Neill. C.
Yes.
John Goodman.
You get him confused with the guy that hosted Wild and Crazy Kids on Nickelodeon.
Omar Gooding, his brother.
Omar Gooding.
It's his brother.
A. Chris Cooper. B.
Ooh.
Ed O'Neill. C. John Goodman. D. Ed Harris.
Well, Ed Harris was in the movie.
Yeah, but do they remember that?
Both teams here. The answer in 5.
A.
Incorrect.
No.
Chris Cooper, Ed O'Neill, John Goodman, Ed Harris.
I believe it's Ed Harris.
That's correct for a steal 1 point.
Ooh.
Oof.
All right. Big steal there. Next question. Keanu Reeves played 2 quarterbacks in 2 unrelated
Placements.
movies that went to
Replacements.
the same college. What
Oh.
university did he play?
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
What?
Seriously.
Multiple choice.
A. Miami. B. Penn State. C,
I don't remember what
Tech,
college he played
D,
for in the
Ohio
replacements.
I can't
What was
believe that's the
movie-
direction that
What was the
question
other
was
movie he
going.
played a quarterback in?
5.
Ohio
Yeah. It was either Virginia or Ohio is what I was going to guess.
I'm sure they're feeling pretty defeated right now.
Wow.
90s baseball film stars Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jessica Biel.
Summer catch. That's correct for 2 points.
Oh, yeah.
2 points. 2 points.
Get those points.
23-16. 23-16. Final question coming down.
Here we go. In the pro shop in Caddyshack, Rodney Dangerfield says, "You buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free blank."
Breakfast? I don't know.
Multiple choice.
A. Box of teas. B. Bowl of soup. C. Golf lesson. D. Club sandwich.
Club sandwich?
Yeah, I think so.
Club sandwich?
Incorrect.
Golf
Bowl of
lesson.
teas, bowl of soup, golf lesson, club sandwich.
It's bowl of soup.
That is correct for 1 point steal.
Wow.
I don't remember Caddyshack that
All
well.
right. We have come to the end of round 2. Johnny LaQuasto, it is 24-16.
You're coming on.
All right, should we move on to round 3?
Bring it on, Ken.
Round 3, Mr. Snyder, round 3 will work like this. You will get
8, 11, and
11 and 15. A couple.
For some reason, I felt like sitting back there. Don't know why.
And breathing deeply and laughing while I shook my head in amazement.
You also will have to decide before these questions.
Don't worry about it.
3,
It's okay.
Which one of you will answer them after I unveil the category here? You want to
Is the oven on all of a sudden?
Couple, sir?
It should be. Otherwise, I just did that for nothing.
Did what?
Category is number two, modern classics. Who is going to take it?
I'll take it.
Mark Andreyko is going to take
Oof,
it.
it's a very thin margin to be able to win here.
29 on, right?
What is the name of the special kick that Daniel learns in The Karate Kid?
Crane?
The crane.
That is correct.
Yeah.
For 2 points. Crane kick is
Jeez.
I thought Andreyko was like, what?
Get all 3 of the questions. There's pressure on here. So if they miss one, the game would be over. We have the next one, Johnny. They chose the number 4. That is in the category of DiCaprio. Coming to you.
Oof. Here we go.
Leo DiCaprio.
It's a big category.
One question coming from Johnny.
All right. Who plays DiCaprio's wife, Mal, in Inception?
Marion Cotillard. Yep. Cotillard.
Marion Cotillard.
Cotillard.
3 points.
However you say her last name. It's French. I'm not sure.
I think there's an apostrophe in
We
there.
are coming down, Johnny. Potentially the final question of the game, unless
No, but there are
the
some
odd
L's that go
couple
yee.
push it
No.
back to the odd couple, but the lose would be a TKO victory for the Harris brothers. They chose number 6, Johnny. That category is.
Here we go. It's fantasy sci-fi.
You can confirm.
Oof.
Right.
And
Which
Draco might have
Academy
this.
Award-winning actress played Major Rebecca
Ooh.
Childs in the science fiction adventure The Core?
Who's in the core?
Hilary Swank.
You got
That's
it.
great. 5
Nice.
back up.
Very well done.
5 points. 5
Oh,
points.
man.
26, 24. All right, we have.
Harris brothers have to answer 2 questions to
coming
win.
away. Again, guys, you get to choose
Well,
who answers first, depending
they
on
have
the
to-
category.
Unless they answer
You
the-
guys chose first.
Yeah.
Don't answer
number
2 in.
8. The number 8.
Yeah, we know how numbers work.
category for your 2-point question
Yes.
will be war movies.
Math.
War movies. Who's going to answer this one? I'll take it. Jonathan will take a 2-point question.
Because they could almost just throw this one away and they'd be fine.
Who plays Colonel Nicholson in the war film The Bridge on the River Kwai?
Alec Guinness.
That's correct for 2 points to tie
Ooh.
the game. Tie
That
the
was a good
game.
pull.
It comes down potentially
Uh-oh.
to this right here, a heart of victory, or they could swing and a miss. That's a baseball reference, Johnny. And we go. They chose the number 11. Lon is going to get this question. It is in biopics.
Ooh.
Biopics.
Ooh.
3-point question. In what Eastern European country did the 2002 film
France?
The Pianist take place?
Poland?
Poland.
Huh.
And John!
There you go.
That's right.
Wow.
9-26.
Alright, I'm no longer betting against the Harris brothers.
No.
Well,
Brothers move on, Johnny. The brothers move
I
on.
mean,
Well,
depending on
who's
who
the
they go up
next one?
against.
Who's the boss versus
Corruption.
corruption?
I might bet against the Harris brothers.
He was here.
They did good, though.
But what an incredible performance once again, dominating 3 3 matches in a row. They're moving on to the finals.
Absolutely. 29-26 is a great match. That is a punch-for-punch battle there. Even in the second round, when you saw the Odd Couple get sports, they dug in, they battled, they got some answers, and they were there at the end.
If they didn't get sports, though, that would have been much different.
From ourselves, Johnny. Let's go backstage.
It's true.
That's what I say. Some of this comes down to luck.
What's up, movie
The
trivia?
wheel where you spin the wheel
Jennifer
at, yeah.
here with the Odd Couple. Guys, Mark, you're visibly upset right now. That was an amazing round 3 you guys put up there. It's just the wheel.
Lon and his brother played very well. My frustrations have nothing to do with them. They were exemplary teammates. They played well. They deserved to win. I'm not going to get into it. A loss is a loss. I'll move on. It's just very disappointing and frustrating.
I see you adding, your head nods over here, Snider.
Yeah, no, Mark took the words out of my mouth. John Lon played great. They deserved the victory. Hats off to them.
Wigs off, too.
The wig is way off. The wig's not coming back. It's bad luck, that wig.
Oh, Roxy, I just saw you cheering them on from off to the side. I mean, you look heartbroken right now.
Honestly, I'm not heartbroken. I'm really proud of these guys. I think that they played the best game they could. They didn't give up. And at the end there, to hit our 2, our 3, and our 5, that's nothing short of impressive. We just, at that point, we had spun opponent's choice. And sports movie is not our strong suit. And there was a little bit of disparity between the questions, which happens all the time here. And you can't be a sore loser. We lost fair and square. That's true. And I'm really proud of them. They did everything they could today.
Yeah, guys, I don't think that today's loss takes anything away from the run that you guys had in this
Andreyko
tournament at all.
wants to talk.
Once again, I congratulations to Lon and his brother. They were really great, and it's always fun to see new people in this. John, sorry, I've been marshalling John's brother, Lon's brother. It's just frustrating because these things do happen, and when they happen to you, you can't help but get frustrated because when you see they happen to other people, you're like, oh, maybe that wasn't that big of a deal, and there's going to be some disparity no matter what. It just felt a little uneven.
Yeah.
So, but what can you do? It's a game. Life goes on. There are real important things to.
It's like they say, yeah, absolutely. You win by the wheel, you die by the wheel, and unfortunately, when you spin something that's not in your wheelhouse.
So are we still questioning the Django
All right, guys.
question?
Thank you so much.
No, I think
we'll
they're
see
feeling
that
frustrated
later
because
soon after
they
the
felt like their
tournament.
questions during
Thanks,
the wheel
Jen.
round were
And we're back with
super
the
difficult and
Harris
super
brothers,
deep
guys.
cuts.
Wait, did you scalp a Muppet? What is happening right now?
I'm just a huge fan of Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem, and I
Nice.
think one of the members is here, so I'm hoping to meet them.
Wow.
I didn't even understand that reference, but okay.
The Muppet
That
Show
would be
band.
the
You know
Muppets,
the guy,
yeah.
Big top hat, gold teeth. No, nothing. We're old. We're very old, the Harris brothers. I apologize.
Guys, that was a really, really impressive match you guys just put
Well,
up
thank you.
there.
Yes.
Hitting round 2, Quentin Tarantino. You saw them get a little bit upset and a little flustered. Do you think that they carried into their round 2 with them?
Yeah, I think, we feel like Jean-Paul Belmondo in Breathless, and they feel like Jean-Paul Belmondo in Pierrot Le Faux. And that's all there is to say about it.
Fine comparison.
What?
On point, sir.
I just don't think that this interview can get any weirder, and then it does. So guys, obviously now, having moved past the Odd Couple, you're going to be either facing corruption or who's the boss.
Yes.
Do you guys have a preference?
I don't think we've properly studied all of these teams as we will in preparation this coming week. Without going through all of our extensive files, I think we're ready to face whoever comes down the pike next.
I plan to pull up a microfiche of both teams and study them thoroughly.
Fine. Perhaps prepare a little presentation.
Oh, yes, a diorama.
Yeah, so the president, we could sort of lecture and share with one
good
another,
Lord.
get a board, and yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, back to you guys.
I just got flashbacks of staying up till like 2 a.m. working on school projects.
You're going to be upset. You're going to be happy. The Harris brothers are happy. They're looking.
To be fair, Snyder's generally always
He's generally
Now
always
I've grown up and I
upset.
work until 2 a.m. working on editing videos.
All the rules, Johnny. We just do our best to
Speaking of which, we have other YouTube channels besides this one. Never mind.
We'll talk about them in a second.
And Andreyko, I love Mark Andreyko.
Yes.
I know he was a little upset too, but that's the way it crumbles here. The cookie, as it were, and I like cookies. I like a lot of cookies.
We know you love cookies, but the Harris brothers, moving on to the finals, they're going to face the winner of
That's where
Corruption
the cookie
and
crumbles.
the team of Riley and Bateman. I'm a big Riley fan. Bateman, well, he'll be there too.
He'll be there as well.
Jim Carrey doing a Walter Cronkite impression.
I don't want to. really looking forward to facing the Harris brothers. It'll be a good challenge for Chance and Mike for us to overcome on our way to the championship. All right, that is the match today. Anarchy keeps on going. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you do that thing where you like, you share, you leave a comment, let the world know about it. If you want to pop on over to the Patreon page and consider supporting, go to patreon.com/Schmoedown. You get exclusives like a live stream with me, Johnny. I got to sit and eat a sandwich while talking directly to the fans. A lot of things like that, and matches ahead, all that kind of stuff.
What kind of sandwich was it?
It was a turkey sandwich, and I was in love from the first bite. So, Johnny, thanks for leading us through here today.
It was great. Actually, I think it was a good team that we had, you and I. We may not always get along, we may not always see eye to eye, but hey, we made it happen.
We'll see you guys next time here on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Solitaire. Like, Dad is really good at his solitaire. Oh, jeez.
What's up, buddy? Hi, how you doing, my friend? Doing? I feel like we haven't seen each other in so long.
Yeah, I thought we weren't doing this anymore.
What are you talking about? We've been having a great time. We're going out to barbecues together. We were taking the kids together for walks in the park. We don't have any kids. I'm thinking long term. I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, and so for this tournament farm. Oh boy, am I right? Oh boy. Little joke for the fans. Anyway,
wow.
So I got something for you. What are you working on? What you working on?
Just working on the Schmoedown card.
Spectacular.
Yes.
Spectacular. I got something for you. Star Wars. Open spot, right?
Yeah.
Sam Witwer happens? Sam Witwer? Off he went.
Yeah.
Off he went. Yeah. Open spot, right?
Alex does not have anyone to defend the belt.
Let me stop you right there. I got someone for you.
You got Hidalgo?
Who? No, I ain't got
Filoni?
No.
Favreau?
No.
Who?
Knapsack.
What? No.
What are you saying?
I'm saying.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Because
He's gonna be perfect
corruption
for my
team.
friend.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. Fans gonna love it. They're gonna eat this stuff up. You're gonna look like as a champ, as a savior.
No. They're gonna hate me.
Look at me.
They're gonna hate me.
Look at me go. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun, isn't it? Come on. We're back. We're in the swing of things here, my friend.
But Knapsack's gonna get that easily.
Sounds good. You gonna work it down?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here. You want to leave the door open? Things happen behind this door here, so close it.
Yeah.
All right. Hey. Great to see you again, pal.
They're gonna kill me.
How's it going, guys? If you didn't know about
Okay. Not that Damon doesn't know his stuff about Star Wars.
Because he doesn't explain it all the time.
Knapsack. Yeah. Knapsack is good competition for Sam Witwer. And we already know Sam Witwer is like the end-all, be-all of Star Wars knowledge.
At this point. But if we remember that during the live event, it was Damon versus Scrimshaw versus Knapsack, and Knapsack went out first. So Damon can hold his own against Ken.
That's true.
So I like the idea of Ken competing for the belt again because I just like the idea of Ken holding the belt. But at the same time, there's been few competitors at all in the Star Wars category that we've seen, even remotely hold their own. We have Damon, we have Scrimshaw, we have Knapsack, and we have Witwer. And those are your four main competitors. Everyone else hasn't really shown up to the competition
and
as much as they have.
I think a part of it is just because the way they've set up the Star Wars match, you really have to know deep cuts of Star Wars to participate in those.
It's super deep at this point.
Here's the thing. I feel like we have a really good depth of knowledge of Star Wars. We can watch those matches and participate, but I guarantee we're not going to hit the amount of questions that, say, those people would.
I mean, you talk about filming locations outside of Tunisia. I really don't know. Outside of you talk about which actor played this character that had a line in the movie. I don't know. Well, what are the call signs? I don't know call signs.
So my only downside is call signs.
Yeah.
I know for a fact call signs is my weakness, but outside of the Clone Wars cartoon that I haven't really watched.
I'm trying to get him to watch it, especially since it's coming back.
Yeah. I mean, I feel pretty secure in my knowledge of the movies, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, and so, I mean, as far as like, hey, we need to have someone compete against Damon, you know, Knapsack's there now, he's ready, he's available, and he knows his stuff. It's going to be a good competition. It's going to be a good showing between the two of them once again. Mm-hmm. Especially since Knapsack's going to want that belt again. He had it once, he wants it again. And if you can't get Whitwer back, Knapsack is great. Throw him in there, make it a good show.
Yeah.
Now, as far as this match goes, again, Harris Brothers are on a roll at this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
would like to have seen how this would work out with JTE, but I mean, we know how good JTE is. I would assume that they'd probably still be in the same position.
I would think so. I would wonder about them versus Take the Cannoli. Mm-hmm. But for this match, I think it would have still come out basically the same way.
Not to mention how much fun would it have been to see JTE versus Snieder.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been a fun match to watch,
especially after the fallout from the Lions Den.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think this match would have gone the same way it would have because Odd Couple would have still gotten their same questions. They still would have spun the wheel the same way.
I think that was the downfall of this match, was really them getting the sports category.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, we've already talked about our disdain for sports. Why do you got to make movies about it? Just do the Rocky movies and let's move on.
I wouldn't say it's a disdain. It's just a lack of interest.
Oh, okay.
I don't hate sports. I just don't have any vested interest in them.
You're right. Maybe Hoosiers was good too.
So yeah, it's
a little bit of Rudy.
Rudy. For me, it's kind of surprising the way this went. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, who knows with some of these.
Did you remember the Titans?
Yeah, I remember the Titans. Anyway, we want to thank you guys for checking out this video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Go like, comment over on Collider. And yeah, stay tuned to this channel. Our other channels, we got a bunch of videos coming up, a bunch of movie content for you to see.
We've got links down below to we both have individual vlogging titles.
Yeah.
Or vlogging channels. So we got links down below to it. So go check those out.
And we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Later.
See ya.